see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. Job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Louisville leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Creates a little room. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So SMU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Bring in the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, you can't draw.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Fights off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on first down. He's going up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Duff. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to the 27. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
To the air, it's Duff. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Cardinals are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs have
Them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
looking to throw. It's Duff. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Trying to get behind the defense. And he pulls it 15-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic.
And 2. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try the left side. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Dropping back, it's Duff. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Reads it, fires complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They believe they can run right here. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give out of the gun. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Duff. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Dumps it to the back. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Pulls and fires complete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. with the quick pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Makes the catch. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Give to the running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, the ground game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the catch on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got his man quickly. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. This is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.